How's it going, guys? Today I want to talk about the victim mindset that most of Gen Z have nowadays. And what is this mindset, right? Well, in the Western world, this mindset is a limiting belief that most people my age have that's not preceding them to allow them to achieve their goals and to play the victim role, which they are not actually a victim of. Let me explain. Most people like to play the cards of I'm not able to make X amount of money because of, let's say, where you're from, right? You have a good family, you know, you have all your body parts, you have everything that you have, the average person does. But you play the victim mindset because you believe somebody else is able to achieve with less circumstances and less fortunate than you, but you like to blame it on where you're from, your race, your gender, whatever it may be. You victimize yourself and you limit yourself, which is a problem we have a lot here in the Western world, especially in America, right? When all be told, all you have to do is remove this limiting belief you have of yourself, discipline yourself, and work hard. But yet, people still want to victimize. And it gets you nowhere, right? It gets you absolutely nowhere. It doesn't benefit you. It doesn't improve you in any type of way or form. It makes you, you know, sound like a baby. And the only people that will relate to you in this circumstance that you're victimizing are people who are also victimizing. This is why you see groups of protests of the same type of people over something you look at and you're like, this could be easily fixable by yourself, right? I see protests of many groups going out there advocating for a better wage from a corporate company, right? So I seen, I believe it was Starbucks, I believe it was, and their employees were out there advocating for better pay. And I'm like, you could take this into the matter of your own hands. You are putting energy acting like as a victim when you could go out there and go to a new coffee shop or create your own coffee shop or make a brand, whatever it may be, right? But you're victimizing and you're begging a cooperation to kneel down to your victimation, right? If that is a word, victimation. I've never heard about that. If it's not, I just made it up. Some great orange juice, by the way. Great vitamin C with the great vitamin D of sun that God has given us, right? And it attracts the wrong people in your life. Like I said, you only attract the same amount of people. People who also want to emphasize on the victimization, right? It's the only thing you guys really have in common. It's playing the victim card. And that's why you guys like each other so much. It's the reason why you guys are able to bond. You guys are not able to bond because of other activities. You guys are able to bond because you guys have put a limiting belief on yourself to not allow yourself to move forward, to keep yourself in the same position because you want to keep yourself in the same position. For you, it doesn't seem like that, but for the victimizing is you are putting yourself in the same position, you're not moving forward without you even realizing it, right? You blame everybody but yourself. You're not willing to put the blame towards yourself. And many people don't achieve their goals because of this, because they play victim. For example, let's say a man wanting to lose 30 pounds, right? He has a busy schedule, life, work, things happen, right? If things happen and he doesn't say about it, or doesn't victimize himself about losing the weight, doesn't make it a big deal, or complains about it, no problem. He didn't do the goal, whatever, it's on him, right? But when that man starts to victimize, I'm not able to lose that weight because that man right there was able to because he has free time, or that man was able to do it because he could afford a trainer, or that man could do it because of that and X, Y, and Z. You're victimizing yourself, right? You love giving excuses to why you cannot do it, rather than actually to go out there and do the work. Those men worked hard to lose that weight, to lose that fat off of them, unlike you, but yet you victimize yourself. And the sad thing is, there are people out there, I wish it would just a little amount of time that they victimize themselves and they move on. But rather, they decide to make it a personality, a character of them, and it just runs through their whole life, right? But here's the beautiful thing. You can change. You can go out there. At any given moment, you can decide, I am done with this. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to continue with it. I'm absolutely fed up and that's it. But fortunately, many people don't. But that's an option. That's the beautiful thing about life. That you are able to change and to move and take directions that you would like to take. Will it be easy? Absolutely not. I'm in that journey of trying to find a path, trying to take the direction. But one thing I told myself is I will not victimize me. I will stay firm and strong. And I will keep walking and keep on swimming, as Dory from Finding Nemo says. Keep on swimming, just keep on swimming. That's it. Don't make it your personality, because I see many people I've met in my life before where, oh, because the darn government, because of this and that, I'm in the situation I'm in. If it's a one-time thing, they said, all right, cool, but the more I go around these people and they always say, I realize this is their excuse for life. Even if the government did everything perfectly correct, they'll find something else to blame on. It's a habit that cannot be removed. And that's the sad thing. Number one, it gets you nowhere in life. It attracts also victim mindsets. And it continues on to be a century, a decade type of thing where now it's installed within your values and character to be a victim. Now, there are some unfortunate circumstances where people really are victimized, right? In like third world countries, they are a victim of a genocide, of a war that isn't right. Is it right to humanity? And those people do have it unfortunate. And I wish them the best in everything. That's a victim right there. That's a person who has gone through so many things in a third world country and is not able to make it out, is not able to actually do the things that we are able to do here within a first world country. God has blessed us to be here. You know, your everyday life, somebody else in a third world country is praying to have your normal day. And I'm not saying if you don't have goals, don't achieve it. What I'm saying is if you have a goal, go achieve it. If you're satisfied with where you're at, then that's perfect. You're happy with that? By all means, go ahead. But if you are trying to achieve something, do not play a victim and act like a fool to why you're not able to achieve your goals. Take responsibility. It's your fault. Every decision is your fault. Take responsibility. You live in a first world country. Things are beautiful. And yes, others are more unfortunate than other people. What I have noticed is a lot of fortunate people ruin their own selves through a victim way. So stop victimizing and keep it going. And another thing is, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. He died, I think it was a week ago. And I feel like one of the things he was advocating to young people is to stop victimizing yourself, to stop putting self-believing limits to yourself, that you are doing it to yourself. Nobody else is putting this belief on you. And it's one reason that brought me to do this video is that many young people, unfortunately, nowadays, my age, my generation, which is Gen Z, cannot stop victimizing themselves and putting these horrible beliefs within themselves. So please, guys, go out there, achieve the goals that you want to achieve, and be the stronger person. And if you slip up, get back up on your feet, but never play the victim side, as it can install into your character for many years, and you'll be that person that you don't want to be. If you are victimizing right now, make a decision to change and to move forward and to never allow yourself to play the victim card again. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.